Some experts wonder if the D2C era is over. And how can branding relate to charging premium prices? Why do people still pay those premium prices for products or services compared to their competitors? Hey, Zach here, where every Tuesdays we help you build that legacy brand beyond the game. So let's jump right into it.
Mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see.
The rise of direct-to-consumer and e-commerce. Have you noticed how more and more companies are selling their products directly to consumers online? Well, if you don't already know, that's called D2C or direct-to-consumer. A business model on the rise with the rise of the current era of the internet and online purchases. Basically, D2C brands are cutting out the middleman and selling their products directly to consumers through their websites and social media channels. And the best part, they're often able to offer lower prices because they don't have to pay for the overhead costs of maintaining that physical store. E-commerce, on the other hand, is really just the buying and selling of the products online. It's not just limited to D2C brands. Traditional retailers are also jumping on the e-commerce bandwagon. In fact, in 2020, e-commerce sales skyrocketed since more people turned to online shopping to avoid going to physical stores. So what does all of this mean for traditional retail models and service models? Well, it's no secret that many brick and mortar stores have struggled in recent years, with some even losing or closing their doors for good. The rise of D2C and e-commerce has definitely contributed to this disruption. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Traditional retailers can still adopt and embrace these new business models to stay competitive in the ever-changing retail landscape. The importance of branding overall is critical in today's direct-to-consumer market. Have you ever been shopping online and stumbled upon a brand you've never heard of before? If so, you're not alone. With so many direct-to-consumer brands popping up these days, it can be hard to keep track of all of them. That's why branding is more important than ever for these types of businesses. Either you're a personal brand growing an online shop or a corporate brand with multiple employees and or consumers that you want to brand around. First, strong branding helps those direct-to-consumer brands stand out. With so many options available to consumers, a well-defined brand can help make a business more memorable, recognizable, and help with experience. Secondly, brands can help establish trust and credibility with consumers. When a brand has a clear message and identity, it can help build a connection with its audience. This connection can translate into loyalty and repeat business. Stick around because we'll answer how branding related to charging premium pricing in the D2C industry can impact your overall overhead. Last but not least, effective branding can help communicate a brand's value and mission. In today's socially conscious world, consumers want to know that the brands they're buying from align with their own values. By clearly communicating a brand's purpose and values, it can attract consumers who share those same beliefs. That's how you slowly start to translate into a community brand. So whether you're a D2C or investing in your brand is key to standing out in the crowded marketplace. By building a solid brand identity and connecting with your audience on a deeper level, you can build a loyal customer base that will stick with you for the long haul. Retention. What I'd like to hop on is how to build an emotionally connected brand with your customers. Branding is all about that community, right? It's all about those emotions. I'd like to quote a thought leader and branding expert, Les Bennett, who said to Google last year, preparing customers for that purchase means to start engaging them when they're not at all interested in what you have to say. This can only be achieved by sharing memorable content that is interesting. And the most powerful selling tool we have is emotion. It's not the message that makes advertising work, but the way it makes people feel. At the end of the day, people don't just buy products. They buy their purpose. They buy into a brand's story and values. To build an emotional connection with customers, focus on creating content and experiences that resonate with their needs, interests, and aspirations. Let me give you a pro tip. Using social media to engage with your audience. Tell stories that humanize your brand and make sure your customer service is top-notch. By doing so, you'll create a loyal fan base that will advocate for your brand and help spread the word. The benefits of videos to build emotional connections between brands and consumers. I'll leave in the upper right corner an insightful conversation that's worth seeing in its entirety. In this interview, Les Bennett, Peter Field, and Google's Vice President of Global Agency Sales and Services, Terrence Boone, explained why videos are the best way for brands to build an emotional connection with future consumers. They highlight the following reasons. Videos provide a more immersive experience than other forms of advertising, allowing brands to tell a story and create an emotional connection with viewers. Videos can evoke powerful emotions and memories in viewers, making them more memorable and effective at building that brand awareness and retention that most D2C brands struggle with. Videos can be tailored to specific audiences and platforms, allowing brands to create content that resonates with different segments of their target market. Videos can be shared and distributed easily through social media and other channels, helping brands reach a wider audience and increase engagement. So how do you get the most out of videos? They offer a golden opportunity for brands to engage with consumers on a deeper level, and they can build a strong emotional connection. Let's kind of go through and explain why consumers trust brands that generate content on platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, even blog posts, content writing.